Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dishonored. We are back here in the sewers again. We're going to grab these supplies which have been left for us. If we can make our way around all these horrible limbs that we're being surrounded by right now. Right, so the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into the Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. So someone is obviously very keen to help us, special equipment. So we have a crossbow, and that looks like a... oh, very nice. So we'll try not to use that where possible, but... Press and hold LB to open the quick access wheel, select the gadget or power you want to equip in your left hand, and release LB to confirm. Assign a hotkey to a weapon or power by selecting that item in the quick access wheel and pressing any direction on the directional pads. Okay. So we've got crossbow... ah, we have sleep darts. That could be quite handy. So we'll equip the sleep darts. Okay. Hemlock essence. That's just coinage, seems like. Is that something else to pick up there? Flower candles, I guess. Okay. So Samuel, Dunmore Sewer Gate Key. Samuel is about 150 meters away. Press LB to slide while sprinting. Okay, so we're going to slide into this tripwire. There we go. Just like that. Jelly share. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Ah, so we need to find... we need to find some whiskey, I guess, for the combination for that save. Presumably, anyway. 4, 5. 4, 5, 1. Four, 5. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Health elixir. And Marae jewelry box, 50 coins, lovely. So we've got to keep an eye for things like that in this game, just to give us some extra loot and whatnot. Okay, let's jump up here.
It won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Ha!
Bastard.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
Smells like
Drop assassination tutorial. Drop on an enemy from above and press RT just before landing on him to form a drop assassination. You won't take any damage from the fall. Notice we don't have to do that.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Can I land without making too much noise? where's the guy he was talking to is what I'm worried about. He's making some hella weird noises, I won't lie.
Yes, it's very stealthy.
There we go. Although that does kind of leave them fair game for rats, doesn't it, if they're going to be on the floor. Maybe we should think about that. There's too many of them around. Oh god, there's two of them. There's two guys. Let's try and tuck this guy away. Right.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
I don't need shit from you.
Huh?
Oh god, oh god, oh god. I wasn't there. Don't know what you mean. No idea.
Maybe wind or something.
It's always the wind. It's always the wind. Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully the other guy didn't see that. Take this guy out now. Oh no! Why did I loot him first? I mean, I guess we could kill one guy. I don't know. Oh, we could just shoot him with a sleep ball. Can we like break line of sight? Does that work? If you like parry him and then just run away. Does that work at all? This is very much a test at this point. Oh, you're right there.
You're gonna bleed.
Yeah, I'm guessing you can't. I'm guessing you pretty much just can't escape him once. Yeah, they're really good at following you. Well, I guess we'll just hit him with a sleep bolt then, I guess. There we go. That could have been... That was very avoidable, I won't lie, but it's fine. I don't know if it's the case that you get away with so many lethal kills, but... I'm not tempting fate right now because I don't want a bad ending. If I can get away with it. There's nothing under the water here either, is there, by the way, just in terms of lootables or whatnot that I'm given. Alright, dead corpse up here though. As opposed to an alive corpse, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Hemlock essence. Right, now that little encounter's been dealt with. Is that like a tram?
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
No one needs to know where I am. That's irrelevant. Okay, Samuel, there's the man.
Over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
Hello there, friend.
Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
We're here and in a moment first.
Look around if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
Is there anything to gather around here, or is it just a case of me just need to go? Samuel Beechworth. It doesn't look like we're going to get much.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Oh, nice. Alright, old man, let's go. Bit rude to call him an old man, but... Right, Dishonored. There we go. Hostiles killed 2, civilians killed 0, alarms rung 0, dead unconscious bodies found 0. Overall chaos, current total is low. Didn't kill anyone, ghost never detected, not achieved of course. Special action to open jelly safe, so we didn't miss any special items or anything. We just missed roughly about 400 coins, which is quite a lot really. If you look at it. Okay, continue there. The Hound Pits Pub. This must be our safe house, presumably. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the loyalists in a circle to learn what they've got in mind. Roger, roger.
This is the Hound Pits Pub. Closed for business, and half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
Ideal. Hiding in plain sight, almost.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because Corvo's the only guy who, well...
I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock.
He's probably one of many people, let's be fair, who knows the truth.
The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
So they must somehow know that Corvo didn't kill the Empress. Mission clues updated. Dishonored, complete the intro missions. Nice. Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coldridge Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Okie dokie. Meet with the loyalists in the bar. Sounds good to me. Any items to pick up or anything? It's just worth a look, isn't it? You never know what you're gonna find. The outsider walks among us. Yeah, we'll just go with Samuel for now.
They're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you.
Doesn't look like they actually have much here. I'm guessing this is just different parts of the safe house to access. I don't think Dishonored is open world. It's like very mission based, I believe, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Okay, let's proceed into the pub.
So we're starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as
Oh,
well.
I do, don't worry.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Well, I'm here now.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the
Nice to
Empire,
meet you, Admiral.
like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Nice name.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician.
Piero is an inventor who is available to craft and upgrade equipment. Piero spends most of his time in his workshop. Cool.
He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested. Good to have you with us, Corporal. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Fair enough. What is that? Tyvian ore. Oh, there is some hiccups around this area. Right. Anything else to find? Just out of curiosity. Not that I really want to go dumpster diving, not gonna lie, but yeah. Right, let's go speak to Piero. Aha, here we go. Apricot tartlet. Delightful. Don't want to drink Havelock's pint.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Clearly a man of talent. Let's just go speak to Piero, shall we? Otherwise I feel like we'll probably be exploring this pub area forever. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. I mean, he's not far off. Piero's workshop key needed. I'm assuming he has a back entrance. Ah, yes, he does. Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Awkward.
Can you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible menace.
Ooh, okie dokie. Star chart, southern skies. Ah, coins. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks to process whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease, and the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the Lord Guardsman of the City Watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon wall of light security systems, as well as the powered carriages if used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov designs is the volatility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred, resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks has exploded. Probably something to bear in mind in the future when if we see any of those tanks. Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosophers by Piero Joplin. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal if not superior. Much has been made of the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwald, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For now, you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a cross goo better suited for livestock. Sorry, crass goo, better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variance in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tibia and all. What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir and building materials and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. So I guess we can maybe find things for Piero while we're out in the wilds, I guess. It's a weird looking. That's got to be a secret door, hasn't it? Nothing in there yet. Dead Counter responsibilities. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the Dead Counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any Dead Counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test, and if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 normal pay grade. So late-stage plague symptoms are called weepers, so that's what weepers are. Right, and failed experiments. Of course I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs, of course, and why not? After all, it's likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in your social clubs and in the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago you had laughed at Sokolov's arc pile on a wall of lights. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your unlimited imagination. So that must be the door to nowhere, presumably? Ah yes, the door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the door frame into a window of sorts, one that will allow travellers to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant arbitrary point in a single step. Currently the step leads to a sheer drop straight down into the courtyard, but in time it will bridge gaps that will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away to be sure, but if I survive this plague I'm sure to succeed. He's got some real bold ambitions, doesn't he? Right, for now, guys, I'm going to end this episode here because we've got a lot more readables and we've still got to get the whale oil as well. But for now, we shall end the episode here, like I say. I hope you guys all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you in the next episode of Dishonored. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.